In projection of planes, we are going to consider polygons. It may be a triangle, it may be a square, it may be a rectangle, it may be a pentagon, hexagon, or even it may be a circular lamina. Okay, for plane, we use other terms also. Plane can be called as lamina or plate. Okay, so it can be called as triangular plane or triangular lamina or triangular plate. Next, we should know how to define plane. Okay, so in order to define a plane, we are going to consider its corners and sides. In case of triangular lamina, so we can find three corners. This is one corner, this is another corner, and this is another corner. And we are going to consider these corners for projection. So if it is a triangular lamina, we are going to consider 3 points for projection. If it is square lamina, we are going to consider 4 points for projection. If it is a pentagon lamina, we are going to consider 5, for hexagon 6. Okay, so like that we are going to consider corners for projection. Now other than corners, so there are sides. Sides are nothing but, so they are the lines connecting these corners. In case of triangle, we can find 3 sides. This is one, this is another, and this is one more. Okay, totally there are 3 sides. Another name for side is edge. Okay, edge or side, both are same. Okay, so in problems related to projection of plane, in the problem statement, so they will give some conditions. Okay, it may be a triangular lamina resting on one of the edge or corner on HP. So that may be the given condition. After that, the lamina makes an inclination of 60 degree with HP. That will be one more condition. And the resting side is inclined at 30 degree to VP, or the median is inclined at 30 degree to VP. These are the conditions. Okay, you will find resting condition, then inclination, laminar inclination with HP, then inclination of any of the edge or median with VP. Okay, consider triangular lamina resting on HP on one of its edge and making an inclination, laminar inclination of 60 degree with HP, and resting side making an inclination of 30 degree with VP. Okay, for this, so this is the given condition. Okay, initially, so for the given condition, okay, so it is making 60 degree with HP. Complete lamina is making 60 degree with HP. Then now the resting edge is perpendicular to VP. Okay, now if I rotate like this, now this lamina is making 60 degree with HP and this resting edge is making 30 degree with VP. Okay, so like this, for this condition we have to draw front view and top view. But in change of position method, okay, so from we already know in projection of lines, in order to see true length of the line, it should be kept parallel to a plane of projection. Similarly, so in projection of planes also, before going for satisfying the given condition, first we must be able to draw its true shape. That means we must be able to draw regular polygon, regular triangle. That means triangle in its true shape. So you are able to see a triangle in its true shape only when it is parallel to a plane of projection. Okay, for example, so if this is the horizontal plane, okay, when the lamina is parallel to HP, then view on HP, that is in top view, you are able to represent it as a triangle. Suppose if it is parallel to VP, okay, the front view will be having true shape. So if it is not parallel to VP, if it is inclined to VP, so you cannot represent true shape. Similarly, instead of parallel to HP, if it is inclined to HP, again it is not possible for you to see its true shape in front and top view. Okay, so in order to get its true shape in every problem in projection of planes, initially if the lamina is resting on HP, okay, if the lamina is resting on HP, first we will keep the complete lamina on HP. So on HP means it is obviously it will be parallel to HP. Okay, so that from top view we are able to see its true shape. Next, if you look from front, so now lamina is on HP. Okay, so if you look from front, it is perpendicular to VP. It is parallel to HP. On HP means it is parallel to HP. and at the same time the lamina is perpendicular to VP. Okay, that means in front view it will look like a line. If you project the corners, okay, from front it will look like a line. So initially, so I will keep the complete lamina on HP like this. Next I will go for satisfying one of the condition. Since it is resting on edge, okay, I will consider this edge on HP. Okay, now I will lift the plane such that, so this lamina, this edge is on HP, and this lamina is making, this is making 60 degree with HP like this. Okay, laminar inclination means inclination of the complete plane. It is the surface inclination. Okay, now, so I am satisfying first condition. It is resting on edge and the lamina is making 60 degree with HP. Okay, like this. Next, if you look from front, it will look like a inclined line. The triangle is represented as a inclined line. A line inclined at 60 degree will represent front view in this condition. Okay, again, so you will look from top and you will get the top view. But this top view will not have true shape because of the inclination with HP. The view, the size of the top, size of the lamina will get reduced. Okay, so this is the second position. Next, after taking front and top view by keeping the plane in this position, I am going to satisfy the last condition. Suppose if the resting edge, that means this edge on HP, if the resting edge is making, for example, 30 degree with VP like this, so now I will rotate. Initially it is perpendicular to VP. Now I will rotate such that this resting edge will make 30 degree with VP. Okay, so 30 degree with VP means 30 degree with this wall or here 30 degree. Okay, so like this. Now I should get its front and top view. So this is how we are going to solve problems. Okay, next, suppose instead of resting on HP, in the problem, if it is resting on VP, okay, so what we are going to do is, so initially we will keep the complete lamina on VP. So consider this wall as vertical plane. We will keep the complete lamina on vertical plane, so that, so from front view, we will start from front view, we are able to see it as a regular triangle. Then from top, okay, since the lamina is perpendicular to HP, it will look like a line. Next, so I am going to satisfy the first condition. If it is resting on edge, okay, I will keep like this. So I will satisfy the inclination with VP first, if it is resting on VP. If it is resting on HP, I am going to satisfy the inclination with HP first. Okay, so now, so I will consider the second position where it is making inclination with VP. So from top view, I am able to see that inclination, and also from top it will look like a line because now also the lamina is perpendicular to HP, but it is making inclination with VP. Next, so I will satisfy the last condition. Okay, it may be the resting edge may be making an inclination of 30 degree with HP. Okay, then now it is perpendicular to HP. This is the resting edge. So now I will rotate like this, so that this resting edge will make an inclination of 30 degree with HP. Okay, so this is how we are going to satisfy the condition. Suppose instead of triangular lamina, so if you have pentagon, okay, for that also condition is same. If the pentagon is resting on HP, okay, first keep the complete lamina on HP and take the top view and front view. Okay, front view will be a line, top view will be a regular pentagon as it is. Next, go for satisfying the laminar inclination with respect to HP. Take front and top view. Next, so rotate the resting edge to the given angle with respect to VP and get its front and top views. Okay, so again, if it is resting on VP, so keep the lamina on VP. Okay, so then satisfy the first condition, then last condition. Okay, so like this we are going to solve. Suppose if it is resting on corner instead of edge, if it is resting on corner, okay, I will take the resting corner towards my right. You can take towards left, right, your wish, but for convenience I will take it towards my right. If it is resting on corner, okay, initially I will keep the lamina like this. Next, so I will lift like this such that this resting corner will be on HP. Okay, next. So I will satisfy the inclination with laminar inclination with HP. Then I will rotate it in order to satisfy inclination with VP. Okay, like this we are going to solve problem. Okay, so what you should remember is, so irrespective of given conditions, initially we are going to keep lamina parallel. So that means if it is resting on HP, we are going to keep complete lamina on HP, so that we are going to get the true shape of the lamina. Next we are going to satisfy laminar inclination with HP first, then VP. If it is resting on VP, we will keep complete lamina on VP, then we will satisfy laminar inclination with VP, then we go for satisfying inclination with HP.